What would you do if you had one last chance?
And your father committed suicide.
And your brother got sent to jail all in the same week.
Maybe you know somebody who experienced this.
Maybe it's you.
Maybe it's not.
And then you discover a brand new talent.
Like writing.
Like poetry.
But you have to make ends meet.
So you do stuff like...
Sell drugs. Life in the fast lane, but it's way too fast.
Uh-oh, love comes along.
And sweeps you off your feet.
She's the voice of reason.
The voice of understanding.
Someone understands me.
You would do anything for her.
But someone's in the way.
Someone dark.
Someone haunting. Someone ready to take your life.
So what would you do if you only have...
One last chance.
Scene 1. Suicide, jail time, and loneliness. Picture this. A principal's desk and 3 chairs on the stage. A montage from bits of Chance's memories play out. Dad is echoing his last words before committing suicide. His brother is getting locked up for selling drugs, IV. And he finds a suicide note. Chance sits stage left on the edge, reflecting. Dad says, "You only get one chance at this." What can I say? I messed up. Ivy says, "Yo, let Sully know what's up. Take over. Hold me down." Chance shakes it off and grunts. He stands up and walks to the stage, looking out for Sully in the audience. Scene 2. Hot seat. Principal and uncle enter sitting at the desk. They call his name 3 times, breaking his attention.
Chance! Chance! Neff! Chance!
Oh, my bad.
So, what we're going to have to do is put a full schedule in place. To be very honest with you, I have no idea what to expect from you, young man. You don't seem to have interest in anything we have to offer in our programs. And because you're so high in marked absences, I don't know what I can do to keep you studying and in the classroom. Do you have any suggestions?
I don't really know what you're talking about, sorry.
Look, you're going kicked out if you don't be regular.
What I'm saying is, you will have to repeat your senior year if you don't.
Alright.
Alright? Is there an answer, young man? I just have a hard time believing you don't want your diploma. Something tells me you're too smart for that.
Yo, then maybe bust your behind in this place.
Chance is annoyed. He pushes the chair and storms out of the office. Principal looks to Uncle as Uncle attempts to run after him. Principal stops Uncle.
Listen, I know about what happened at home recently. I just needed to give him a wake-up call because in reality, he is facing a possible repeat of his senior year. But I also want to see to it that he gets another chance. So I'm going to speak with the English department about their creative writing credit since they hold extra classes in the evenings. Hopefully he stays regular. I can only do about so much to save him this year.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Check up on him.
Poets enter with chairs and place them before reciting poetry. Scene 3. Morrison moments. Chance enters, taking a seat at the back of the class. Morrison is in the middle of a lecture. Faith is at a seat nearby.
And see, that's why you and I label. All of us have labels. Excuse me, young man, are you Mr. Clark?
Chance.
Okay, so Chance Clark.
Just Chance. That's it.
It says here, Mr. Clark, that your full name is Chance Clark. Is that correct, or is there some sort of mistake?
Come on, man.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. Can you please project clearly?
Yes, that's my name.
Oh, okay. I was hoping that I wasn't going blind there. I have a tendency to get things wrong once in a while, Mr. Clark. It happens to the best of us. Wouldn't you agree?
You're crazy, Morrison.
Okay, so what I want you to do next is pull out a clean sheet of paper. A clean sheet of paper. New, unused sheet of white lined paper. Always start everything with a fresh perspective, right, Mr. Clark? Okay, now put your name and date. Your assignment is to write about a good 5 sentences. Go directly to the motions at this point. You may be feeling bored, excited about dinner. Just channel that and write. Go. Okay, pencils down. Anyone want to share? Yes?
Being drawn towards you, as if I was made for you, yearning for your acceptance. You're the only approval that I need. You, just you, and only you.
Good job. I'm glad you understood the assignment. You just wrote this?
Yeah, ain't that I was supposed to do?
Yes. Okay, so next I want you to think about the opposite emotion and write from that place. Yes.
But how can you write from a place that you're not feeling?
Use your imagination. That's the point. Son, I'd like to have a quick chat with you after, if that's okay.
Okay.
Scene 4, knock it out. Chance sits at home and begins to come up with some writing on his own. He is interrupted by Sully banging on the door. The banging becomes a rhythmic beat and Chance begins to follow. Sully raps as Chance does.
What up?
Got me out like the police. What's good?
Nothing chilling.
Alright, so what up? You ready?
Yeah, man. I just been at school crazy. Gotta make a mad word.
That's bull. Told you that piece of paper ain't gonna do nothing. Yo, everyone out here with diplomas ain't doing stuff waiting, getting jobs at McDonald's.
Nah, I know, but I figured I could get that. I could do something like mechanic or something.
You don't need a degree for that. I'll hook you up with my dude. He do cars.
A word?
Yeah, man. Got you now. Look, let's work with other stuff, cause since your brother got hit at math history, you know what I'm saying? So I need to hit up the corner of Chestnut in front of the bodega on Friday. There's like 10 heads that go there.
Yeah, I got you.
Conversation fades with Chance listening closely. Scene 5, Uncle's story. Chance walks in after working on the corner. He walks by Uncle without saying a word.
What up?
Nothing, man.
Where you been at?
What you mean?
About was a punks, and I mean that.
What's that supposed to mean?
When you was little boys, you used to follow Ivy around like a dang puppy. Never had your own stuff. Wanted to be just like him. Some things never change.
Alright, keep talking.
Well, you want to repeat that? Why you want to copy me? I don't know. Ain't nothing glamorous about that. Was it so much time? I wish I could be in your shoes.
Man, that's bull! You don't know what it's like in my shoes!
He was your father, but he's my brother. I'm even longer than you. You don't think I feel it? I blame myself damn near every day for the way things went down. He was just like you. He followed me, and look at him now, gone. Took his own life because he couldn't handle it. Huh. He'll see life ain't roses and cupcakes on the other side.
Scene 6, A Whole New World. A one-on-one discussion between Mr. Morrison and Chance.
Quite impressive, Mr. Clark. I'm feeling it.
Thanks.
When I come across talent like yours, which is very rare, by the way, I like to see it develop. Have you ever heard of Coffee Bean?
That coffee joint downtown?
Yeah, they've open mic poetry nights on Thursdays. We go there on Thursdays to flex our skills. They have cash prize contests as well. You should come down if you're not busy.
You get on the mic?
I can spit a little something.
I gotta see this. But I don't know if I can make it though.
You have a part-time job or something?
Something like that.
Okay, well if you decide to show, we'd be more than happy to hear you spit.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Scene 6, Coffee Bean Poetry Night. A poet is finishing up his poem.
Is that Chance?
Yeah, it is. Looks like he's signing up to perform.
Wow, really, I can't believe it.
I knew he'd come. He's such a talent.
A baby comes into this world with 10 fingers and 10 toes. No friends or no foes. Is nurtured by their mother and loved by their father. Not knowing the pain that comes in this life, now in a place where one does not choose.
Oh my God, that was hot. Faith. Faith. Oh boy, here we go. Looks like he's speaking your language, girl.
I'm speechless, really.
They exit. Morrison approaches Chance and both go off to have a conversation.
I see big things for you. I really do. Where do you plan on going to college?
College? Nah, man, that's not for me.
I know why you would think that. I think we have a lot more in common than you would think. There's times that I lose those shoes.
You?
Conversation fades and both exit. Scene 7, Faith's Chance. There is a dance performed to reflect Faith's emotions. Skipping scene 6. Scene 7, missing from class. Morrison enters the principal's office.
Hey, do you happen to know what happened to Chance?
Chance Clark, don't tell me he's dropping the ball again.
I'm really concerned. He's been a regular student. He's an A student. You have to see him perform. He's amazing. But he's been missing for a week now.
You can help these kids all you want, but you and I know there's no guarantee. The streets have a strong hold. Don't know what to tell you, Morrison. Hopefully he shows up.
Me too.
Scene 8, Faith finds Chance. Faith knocks on Chance's door. He comes to the door after being woken up from a deep sleep.
Oh, yo, what up?
Hey, where you been?
How'd you find my place?
I'm a female. We know everything. You gonna invite me in?
I guess so. Excuse the place. So
You
how
should
come?
be- Listen, you're a really good writer and performer, and I wanted to tell you that next week there's a possible contest with the Coffee Bean, and you need to compete. First place wins $200 and a possible scholarship to Hopkins Community College.
So you came all over here to tell me that?
Yeah, but we miss you in class.
Who's we? You want something to drink? I just made some iced tea.
I'm good, I have to go, but I think you need to take Morrison class very seriously. I don't know what you're going through, but I know class can help with whatever it is.
All right.
C9, Streets Calling. Chance sells drugs to users. Montage.
You don't even know who you are. Aspirations set low like the final round of a limbo contest. Barely getting by the skin of your teeth. Rather be a thief, a thug, or playboy. Rather playboy than be a man. Don't understand your ancestry, legacy, and lineage. How you got to this point. Connect the dots and go back. Imagine 250 deep stuff side by side like sardines. Can't wake up, this ain't a bad dream. Reality sometimes is much worse. Feces, urine, and fear a foot high, calling out to the Most High. Why? Praying, hoping, and saying, let me die. Eternal strength holding on while days go by. Never giving up, your mind says try. Doing what it takes to keep your life. You don't even know who you are. Descendants of those with strength beyond physical. With powers of the mind that makes mortals invincible. Defying impossible odds. Breaking down immovable forces. Beaten within an inch of existence. Moving forward with persistence. Never ever going back.